Good evening, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today you have the Rhino, and we're going to look at a beer. Today's beer is going to be this guy. This is from the Mackinnon brothers. This is the Crosscut Canadian Ale. So Crosscut Canadian Ale is 5.2% alcohol by volume. And there is a big spiel on this, but I can't actually read it. It's not a color scheme that goes with me. Today we're going to use the Garrison's glass that was sent to me years ago by the one and only Lee. So thank you very much, Lee, for this glass. It's been years since I've used it, to be honest. I like collecting glasses, but I don't often find a use for standard pub glasses. So a lot of times people will send them to me, and they'll just they'll get used right after they get sent to me, but then they'll get put away. Like this, this wasn't even on my normal shelf of glassware. This was in my extra shelf. So beautiful orange color. I didn't expect that. Some nice bright white head. Snap, crackle, pop. Very appealing little beer, to be honest. Smell. Intriguing. So the smell, I'm getting a lot of apple esters. Both red and green apple. I'm getting some malt, caramel. Caramel, just regular sweetness, some caramel, some apple. And that's about it. It smells pretty good. Let's try it. Cheers. Oh. Okay. So, Crosscut Canadian Ale reminds me of a mixture between a Ontario Pale Ale and a nice fucking English beer. Just a pub ale. This is very bready, it's very biscuity, it's roasted. There's this nice, beautiful forefront of sweet caramel, which mixes with this roasted toastiness. That roasted toastiness goes into a slight dirty, earthy finish, which has a little bit of pine in it, which is where I'm getting my Ontario Pale Ale type of thing, and then finishes with that roasted finish emanating down the back of the throat, and a little bit of apple esters from what would seem to be a English ale yeast strain. Sorry, my cat is climbing on things he shouldn't be climbing on, and I'd throw something at him, but it might break my TV or one of my video game systems or something. But he's basically sitting on top of my Retron. Fucking cat. I don't get it. Between the TV and the front of what we use to hold the TV and everything else, there's this much room. And that's what he has to climb across. This is a very good beer. It's a solid little beer. It's very good for just drinking. I mean, it's not a spectacular beer, but it's a good beer. Out of 10, I'd probably give it a 7.75. This is a very, very, very approachable beer. There's nothing wrong with it. I could drink this 24 hours a day if I really had to. Mackinnon brothers, 2 beers that were in the LCBO from them. Never had really heard of them before. And 2 beers I like. I mean, I can't ask for much better from these two. 7.75 out of 10. Crosscut Canadian Ale. yeah. Bye, guys.